In this lecture, I discuss about Kirchhoff's law. Kirchhoff's law. Kirchhoff gave two laws relating to complicated circuit. In simple circuit, we use Ohm's law, but in complicated circuit, use Kirchhoff's law. First law. In a network of conductor, total current, the algebraic sum of total current, meeting at the junction is equal to 0. In a network of conductor, the algebraic sum of total current meeting at the junction is equal to 0. This law is also called junction rule. Or point rule. Junction rule or point rule. This is the junction where different conductors are coming and outgoing. In figure, I1 and I3 currents are coming towards the junction, but I2 and I4 current leaves the junction. Using Kirchhoff's junction rule or point rule, I1 minus I2 plus I3 minus I4 equal to 0. The incoming current towards the junction is taken as positive, and the outgoing current, that is I2 and I4, is taken as negative. That is sum of sigma equal to 0. This law is on the conservation of charge. Second law, Kirchhoff's second law. In a closed circuit, the algebraic sum of product of current and resistance in each part of circuit is equal to total EMF of circuit. In a closed circuit, the algebraic sum of product of current and resistance in each part of circuit is equal to total EMF of circuit. This law is also called loop rule or voltage law. Here we draw two figures. A figure having no EMF and a figure having EMF. R1, R2, R3, R1, R2, R3. Figure first, figure second. Current is I1, I2, I3. This current flowing through the cell is IB and its resistance is B, and the EMF is E. Using Kirchhoff's second law in figure first, I1, I2, I3. These two current is in clockwise direction. The third one is in anti-clockwise. Therefore, I1 R1 plus I2 R2 minus I3 R3 equal to 0. Now taking use of second law in figure 2. In figure second, I1 R1 plus I2 R2 minus I3 R3 minus IB into B equal to E. The clockwise current is taken as positive, then anti-clockwise current is negative, where E equal to EMF of circuit. The application of Kirchhoff's law. There are various applications of Kirchhoff's law, but in 12th class we have to study the application, important application, Wheatstone bridge. It is in the form of bridge. In this bridge, 10 resistors are used. In this bridge, 4 resistors are used. Application of Kirchhoff's law. Wheatstone bridge. With the help of this bridge, we compare the two resistance and also obtain the value of unknown resistance. A galvanometer is connected between the junction B and D, and its battery and a key is connected between the junction A and C. P, Q, X, R, having current I1, I2, I3 and I4. This is the current IG. This bridge consists of 4 arms AB, BC, AD and DC, having the different value of resistance P, Q, X and R. Between the terminal A and C, a battery and a key is connected, and between the terminal B and D, a sensitive galvanometer is connected. The balance point of this bridge is the resistance are so adjusted that current flowing through the galvanometer is equal to 0. Which are the balance condition of Wheatstone bridge? That is Ig equal to 0. Using Kirchhoff's first law at junction B, I1 minus I2 minus Ig equal to 0. Since Ig equal to 0, therefore I1 equal to I2. Using Kirchhoff's first law at junction D, I3 plus Ig minus I4 equal to 0. Since Ig equal to 0, therefore I3 equal to I4. This is equation first, second. Now using Kirchhoff's second law in closed circuit ABDA. In closed circuit ABDA, using second law. I1P plus IgG minus I3X equal to 0. But Ig equal to 0, therefore I1P equal to I3X. Equation third. Now using Kirchhoff's second law in closed circuit, A, B, C, D, A. A, B, C, D, A. I1P plus I2Q minus I3X minus I4R equal to 0. Using equation first and second, we may write I2 as I1 and I4 as I3, or I1P plus I1Q minus I3X minus I3R equal to 0, or I1 P plus Q minus I3 X plus R equal to 0, or I1 P plus Q equal to I3 X plus R, equation 4. Now dividing equation 4 by equation 3rd, we get I1 P plus Q by I1 P equal to I3 X plus R by I3 X. Cancel I3, I1, or P plus Q equal to P plus Q by P equal to X plus R by X, or 1 plus Q by P, 1 plus R by X, or Q by P equal to R by X, or P by Q equal to X by R. With the help of this equation 5, we can compare the two resistance, and X equal to PR by Q. Knowing the value of PR and Q, we obtain the known resistance X. With the help of this equation 6, we obtain the unknown resistance. In next lecture, I deal about the meter bridge.